Good morning. Welcome to Lady Sparkle's Kitchen, 30-minute meals or less. Hi, my name is Lady Sparkle and welcome to my kitchen. I am going to prepare chicken and dumplings, a faster and convenient way for someone that is tired, just got off of work, the kids hollering and screaming, they're running around everywhere, the husband, he just letting them do what they want to do, and you're just trying to figure out what I'm going to do for them. Well, I'm going to show you a quick way to make chicken and dumplings. Here we go. These are my ingredients. They are parsley, carrots, mixed vegetables. You can use a can if you like to, or you could use the frozen. It's up to you. But if you're in a hurry, you're probably going to get home from work and you're fed up, you're probably going to use mixed vegetables in a can. But I would prefer, for me, I use the frozen. And then I steam them and then I take them and put them back in this. Then I'm going to use purple onions and reddish bell peppers. Because you want to give it like a little excitement, color, and everything. Then I'm going to use onions, bell pepper, and celery. And these are my seasons. These are my seasons. And then I'm going to use chicken broth. You can use a can or you can use the carton. And then I'm going to prepare this meal, and hopefully it can enrich you to a simple 30-minute meal or less. Alright, I have some thighs that I cut in half. I had brownish thighs here where I had cut them in half. But I'm going to show you how I prepared it. Alright. Always, when you have your chicken, always run some warm water over it to clean the chicken. Then you drain the water off of it. And before you put it on your cutting board, you take paper napkins or paper towels, whatever suits you, and you take it and you put it on there and you dry it off. Soak it, just dry it off with this towel. You're going to leave it here for a few minutes. I'm going to go over to the stove, and I have some grease in my skillet from where I brownished some chicken earlier. And I'm going to turn my stove on 8. And I'm going to come back over here. And I'm going to dry this chicken. Pieces of chicken. And take it out. I'm going to lay it on my cutting board. And then we're going to take it out. And then I'm going to season it. I am a fan of lemon pepper, salt, garlic pepper, and seasoned salt. And this is really a good seasoning. You're going to take that and you're going to put a little on there. You're going to do it like that, and you're going to put a little, take a little. You're going to put a little small dose of lemon pepper salt. I'm sorry, my garlic powder was not open. So, I'm going to dash just a little bit on there. Okay, and you're going to turn around. And then you're going to come over and you're going to see if your skillet is hot. So you can get ready and brownish it. I do mine in the skillet to varnish it a little bit because sometimes I just can't deal with plain white meat. So I would like to give it a flavor. I like to give it a flavor so it could taste better and simmer better when it's cooking. Now I'm going to come back to the skillet. And yes, it is hot enough. I'm going to take my pan. I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to place it in the skillet. And you're going to hear it simmering. And you're going to let that cook for a few minutes. You're going to let that cook until it gets semi-brown on one side. And then you're going to flip it over. And it's only going to take a few minutes. So as that's cooking, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to wash off the board. Because you don't want to contaminate it. Because you had meat on it. You're going to take it, shake it. Whatever you do is best for you. Okay, as that's cooking, as that's cooking, I'm gonna come over and look at my skillet. My stove, and get a pot. That's another skillet. I'm gonna set my pot right here. I'm gonna take my skillet and I'm gonna turn it on to about a 7. And I'm gonna go in ahead and take a little oil, vegetable oil, whatever oil suits you. And I'm gonna pour some in this skillet. I'm gonna let it get warm. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna check on the meat that's in the skillet, because you don't want it to stick and you don't definitely want it to burn at all. It's not quite ready to turn over, but it will be in a few minutes. Okay, while that's simmering, I'm going to take some onions. These onions are large because I feel that when you're fixing your dumplings, or you can do them small, but when you're fixing your dumplings, you want to be able to taste your seasonings. You want to be able to taste your vegetables and things that you're putting in there. Then I'm going to come and get some bell pepper. Put it in there. And then some celery. I'm going to hold off on celery because I need to mix that up right quick. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get me a spoon out the drawer. And I'm going to start stirring it up. I'm going to put it on 9. And while that's heating, I'm going to come over here to my chicken. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to flip it over to the other side. And you can see that it has gotten just a little darkness on it. It's not that white, completely white. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to get the spoon. Always be careful of your pots and pan handles so you don't bump into them or they don't fall off. So, I'm going to take this and stirring it up. I'm breaking some of them down that need to be broke down a little bit. And gonna wait for them to get a little hotter. I'm gonna let that cook, and I'll be back with you in a moment.
1.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with you. I'm looking at the chicken, and as you can see, the chicken has browned a little bit. So I'm going to bring my pan over here where I prepared the chicken some chicken earlier. And I'm going to put it in here. And then I'm going to put this here on the... I'm going to take the skillet and put the skillet in the sink for a moment. I mean in the oven for a moment. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to turn this up. And the onions and bell pepper are still cooking. They're still cooking. Now I'm going to bring my pot. I'm going to put it over here. And I'm going to stir this up. Onions and bell pepper. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get the celery. And I'm going to put it all in there. And I'm going to stir it up. Stir it all up together. Constantly stir it so it doesn't stick and it all gets cooked even. And then you can come and you can put a little garlic powder on it. And like I say, I'm a fan of lemon pepper salt. And just put just a little dash on it. You're going to come back and you're going to stir it. You're going to get it, trying to get it tender and cook down. It's smelling good. Okay. I'm going to turn it all down to about 7 and shake it a little bit. Then I'm going to come over and I'm going to get the chicken. And I'm going to take the chicken and I'm going to put it in the pot. Put it all in the pot. And I'm going to turn on the oil. I'm going to put it on about a 7. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some chicken broth. And I'm going to put it in the pot. Put it all over the chicken. I'm going to put it all over the chicken. As you can see, I have completed it all over the chicken. And then I'm going to take a pot top and put a pot top on it. And let it come to a boil. I'm going to come back over and check on my onions and celery. And bell pepper. Keep it steady. Keep it, where it's not going to burn at the bottom of the skillet. And you're going to keep it going. Every now and then a piece might fall out. Don't worry about it. You'll pick it up in a few minutes. And you just keep stirring. And you shake it a little bit. You see to it that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. That it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. And I'm gonna be right back with you in a moment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I wanted to show you what I had done. I had taken the chicken out of the regular pot and I have put it in my pressure cooker. And I'm not using the pressure cooker. I need the pot because it's a little larger than my other pot. Now, it's the broth and the chicken has started to boil. And And I have added a little more chicken broth to it, so it can be a little bit more moist. And the onions and bell pepper have cooked. They're sauteed. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take this, and you're going to dump it into your pot. Into your pot, and you're going to stir it up. You're going to stir it up. It smells so good. And you're going to stir it up together. And you're going to let it boil. And you're going to take, you can leave your top off, or you can put your pot top back on. And I'm going to put mine back on. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my purple onions, take my red bell pepper, and most of all, this is so important, parsley is very important to meals, to my meals. Others I don't know, but to me it is. You're going to take it and you're going to dump it all in there. You want it all. Okay, you're going to do that. You're going to put that back in there. And you're going to stir it all up. You're going to let it all cook together. And if you like, some of you can come over, I'm going to get some vegetable oil. And I'm just going to use one top. But it's however your heart desires. I'm going to come back. I'm going to stir it up. And it's coming along great. It's coming along real great. I'm going to step over and I'm going to get seasoning. And I'm going to just dash some over it. Put that down. And I'm going to let it cook. I'm going to turn the fire down some so it doesn't cook. And always remember to keep looking at your pot. Ooh, that looks so good. It's coming along great. I'm going to put the top back on it. Like I say, some of you cook without a top. That's fine. It doesn't matter. It's not going to make it any better or any less. It's just I do that for safety. Okay, then you're going to stir a little more. Then you're going to come back and you're going to get a little more oil. See, it's simmering. Okay. Now this is what I do. I call this chicken and dumplings with a twist. The reason why I call it chicken and dumplings with a twist, and I'm sorry, I probably didn't mention that in the beginning, is because I come over and I take carrots and I have the mixed vegetables that I steamed earlier, and I put them in here. And I stir it all together. All of it. All of it together. And I'm going to let it simmer for a moment. And you know what? I'm going to be back with you in a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming back. Now I have, as you can see, the vegetables, the mixed vegetables is cooking down with the red onion, red bell pepper, and the purple onion. Now this is what I call the twist, because I feel when you're gonna fix the meal, you're fixing chicken and dumplings, and then some people always say, well, you know what? Where's the vegetables? So the reason why I call it a twist is because I
steam my vegetables, and then I saute them with my onions and bell pepper and everything. And then I come along and I take a little more. I take some chicken broth, put it on there, and then I stir it. I put it on a high fire. I put it on a high fire because I want it to boil quickly, because it's already just about there. But I want all the sauces, all the tastes and all the sauces to get together. So when you eat, you can say, that is so delicious. Okay. It's just about there, because I'm getting ready to transfer it. I'm getting ready to transfer it over to the big pot. Remember, I'm not using a pressure cooker to cook. I'm not using mine. I'm just using the pot because I need the room, the space in it. That's all. Now, when you pick up your pot top, your chicken in your pot should look just like this. If not, don't worry about it. Just turn the fire up another notch and it'll start boiling, and you'll get what it is that you would like for it to look like. Okay, now I'm going to turn this all off, and I'm going to transfer all of this into this pot, as you can see. And then I'm going to stir it up. I'm stirring it all up. I'm stirring it all up. And make sure you keep it down. And then turn it down. I'm going to turn it down to like a 6. And then I'm going to come over and I'm going to get the rest of this chicken broth. And I'm going to pour it in there. And then when I come back, when I get back with you, I'm going to show you how I add the dumplings. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for returning. I am back. As you can see, I took the vegetables and everything, purple onions and vegetables and everything, mixed and cooked them, and I put them in this pot. That is what my twist was. And your pot should be looking like this now. It should be boiling and everything. Now, this is what we're finna do. I come over here. I said in a hurry, 30 minutes or more, or less, or more. I use biscuits from a can. Because you got the children hollering and screaming, running around, don't know what's going on, and they hollering about they hungry. So what you do, you take this, you take a knife on your cutting board, and you can cut it. You cut them into shapes. Any way you want to cut it. Don't have to be pretty. It don't have to be a gorgeous design. You cut it, and what I do when I'm finished cutting my dough, I come along and I'll take some lemon pepper salt or something, put on it, and then I'll throw them in. I had some dough I already had cut up and finished earlier, but I was just showing you what I did. Now you're going to take that and you're going to come over to your pot and you're going to roll your dough. You can roll it, or you can just drop it in. Roll it like a little ball, drop them in. You can use 2 cans, 3 cans. It's up to you. Decide. It depends on what you decide and how large your family is. But all the thing you know, you're trying to get them fed. Alright. You're going to drop them in there, and this is what they should look like when you put them in there. Boiling and cooking. And I'll be back with you with the conclusion. Thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming back. Here's the conclusion to chicken and dumplings with a twist. It should look like this. Everything is neat. Everything is nice. Everything is presentable. You see the vegetables. You see the chicken. And you see the dumplings. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some out of the bowl. And some out of the pot and put it in the bowl with a piece of chicken. And I'm going to set it on this plate with my presentation. And you know, you can have some cornbread or bread or dinner rolls, whatever you want to have. And I'm going to taste it. There's some more of that. Oh yeah, it's the bomb, like my grandkids say. So I want to thank you for watching my video, and I hope that I have created a meal that can enrich you in some kind of way when you're in a hurry and you need to make a meal within 30 minutes. This meal prepared in 35 minutes, and I want to thank you. I hope that you give me a straight up. I hope that you view it, and I hope that you like it and that you subscribe to my channel, which is welcome to Lady Sparkle's Kitchen, 30 minutes or longer. And have a great day.